Oh, blimey. Jesus Christ.
We on?
Hello.
That is very loud. Are we peaking?
No, the sound's really bad at the minute.
Oh, I can't bother reaching for the headphones.
Fair.
I'm too lazy.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the award-winning show, The Room.
Woohoo! I love how
Award-winning.
we're now plugging that now.
Yeah,
Just as soon as it,
The
bam.
best show of 2017.
Actually,
You
have to the lead best with show. it.
Yeah,
can't,
definitely.
Yeah, you can't not know it. Yeah, we have to say it
Can
every
I
time.
can I do an introductions?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
This is Tom, by the way, people, ladies and gentlemen.
Tom's the new.
Right, the last word's off.
Tom's the
Alright,
new
and
co-host.
stick it where the sun don't shine. I'm original admin,
Yeah.
leader of this group.
Nope.
When Josh is not here.
Which he isn't.
No, he's not. So, anyway, so this is our very special one-off time of the Room Radio Show on Pulse Media Radio Station with your host Tom, Josh when he gets here, and then there's Jack, Gregor, and today we have Sean joining us along with Matt. Supposedly, I don't know where he is. Huh?
Matt might not come.
Okay,
Matt
maybe
might
not
not
Matt.
But we've got Sean, so. Hi, Sean.
Sean.
You have me for a full episode.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
good
got
stuff.
just a nice little treat.
There's no cameo, it's a full thing today.
I'm still cutting it as a cameo. Fuck it. Actual real life cameo.
I don't know what we're gonna have.
I suppose one thing's going to change. We're no longer going to be saying to our one.
But
one
we're still
audience
going to be
member.
award-winning. There you go. I just wanted to peek everyone out because Nicola demanded it.
Okay, fair enough.
The award winning will never change.
No, that will never change. But now we know that we have more than like 3 audience members.
Not necessarily. It just means that you have 3, the rest of them have 2.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or none of that. Or none of their fans.
1 minute, I'm setting up this.
So basically what we're going to be doing today is the first 20 minutes, 10 minutes, because we're not on for much longer.
Describing my Big Mac because
No.
it's fucking awful.
The next 10 minutes we'll be talking about Batman probably. That's all we ever do.
Yeah, Batman.
Why?
We always have
It's a running joke, but it's not. You've not even been here to the running joke.
Alright.
But anyway, we'll just probably talk about the news for a little bit, and then we'll go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be watching the film, The Room, all the way through, and comment on it. Comment.
So like
on it.
an audience or a viewer's directorial commentary.
When you guys, I stutter a lot. When you guys said,
That was Sean.
I assumed it was going to be like Mystery Science Theater 3000, but on the radio.
I have no idea. No.
Have you never seen Mystery Science Theater 3000?
No.
at all.
Basically, just some guys sit in front of some old films and take the piss out of it. It's
Okay.
like a comedy from the 80s.
Yeah, basically that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But the thing with that joke is, you watch the film.
I forgot my tinnies.
Essentials is open.
Alright, we'll be right back, lads.
You saw that? It's been
You got someone you bring from Casablanca, and not very good.
Well, they're not.
I thought I'd open that comment to the comment section. Also, shout out Beth for listening.
Hey, Beth.
Nicola is listening.
Hey, Nicola.
Other than that, I don't know. That last girl's mum might be listening. Shout
Hey,
out
that
to
girl's
her.
mum.
Sean's friends might be listening, but
Hey, Dave.
They are working. I said I'd tweet it out, but
all right. So they might be. Who knows?
we could have more than 3. More than 3.
Could have a
is
record
possibility.
number tonight. Like.
Record number 4. Who knows? I don't know. So we'll find out. Nicola says hi to Beth. So now all the highs are wrapped up. What's
Yeah.
happened in the news today? This week.
Today.
Well, we won an award.
Let's just go with that. How did that come about?
So because we are the best show on
That's
the
without
best
it.
radio show at UCLan 2017.
So how many shows were you up against?
There was 10,
10 in the
Shortlisted.
in the first list,
and then 4 shortlisted. And the 4 that were shortlisted were us. And then like the breakfast shows, which are like daily.
Yeah,
so
breakfast show's done every day by a different host every day, and then
we are very, very grateful.
yeah. Thank
So-
you, Pulse.
I mean,
Very
I'm
shocked. We did not expect to win. the
not
award.
part of this, but thank you to everyone who voted. I can now put on my resume that I've been on an award-winning
There
podcast
you go.
Welcome
or
to
radio show.
Award-winning
Radio show.
Radio.
We are a radio show.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to apply for like a radio show if it ever comes up and just be like, yeah, I've been on an award-winning one. Missed the award, but
You have the picture to prove it, though.
yeah.
I mean, you can't say no.
You can't.
Why Google? Oh, right, I thought you googled like a Chinese takeaway.
Yes, I googled a Chinese takeaway of Empire.
So,
Website.
what do you guys think of Joss Whedon maybe directing a Batgirl film?
No interest in DC anymore. I'm not gonna lie.
But Joss Whedon.
I do like Joss Whedon, but I have no interest. I'd just go and do Firefly again.
Yeah, but I mean,
Serenity 2.
There was talk of doing maybe a Firefly film.
Yeah,
That talk's been going around for ages, hasn't it?
it's the Firefly film, not Serenity.
Yeah, but a new one.
Oh,
A
cool.
new reboot.
I'm in.
That was mainly because he got just couldn't be bothered with Marvel anymore.
Right, let's see what's happened. I don't know.
Well,
what's
the
really
film that came out this week that I've absolutely loved and I went to see, and I went to see with Tom, Free Fire.
I love Free Fire.
Absolutely fantastic.
Good.
Like, brilliant film. Like,
It wasn't like slapstick comedy. It was just literally
It was
you were
very
just
funny,
grinning
though.
or
it was
laughing.
one liner to one liner to one liner, and they all just worked.
Yeah.
Like,
What's the cast on that?
I'll tell you. Charlton Copley, Brie Larson, Armie
Woohoo!
Hammer.
I love Brie Larson.
There's Cillian Murphy's in it. Michael Smiley.
Yeah, I think I've seen the trailer for
It's
it.
a Ben Wheatley film.
It's a
very,
really
very good.
small budget is all I got from the trailer because it seems to all be on 3 sets.
It's in one set.
One set.
Yeah.
It's well, Ben Wheatley's he's quite an auteur, so I don't know if you've seen A Field in England, Sightseers, High Rise, any of those. He does things really differently, and they're sort of really weird and bizarre. Like A Field in England is probably it's like the lowest budget film I've ever seen. I really enjoyed it, but I can see why people wouldn't. It's basically just black and white. Reece Shearsmith's in it. It's just black and white. They're in a field set in the English Civil War, and they're just walking around doing nothing really for an hour and a half. But it's really good in a way. But then Free Fire is so good. It's so good.
I loved watching it. Like, it was the first film in a while that I've just sat down and just smiled the whole way through.
Charlotte Copley's really funny as well. I love
It's
his
just
accent.
entertaining. Yeah, he's brilliant in it.
There's not really much happened this
No.
week though. Like, I've been watching Free Fire, but other than that,
Did you hear about Shia LaBeouf's latest film?
yes, I did.
Yeah.
£7.
It sold 3 tickets.
That's pretty impressive. I heard that it sold. Well, I only heard that it sold 1 because it made £7, but the guy who bought it was from Burnley.
Yeah, the guy who owns the cinema that he was in said that he doesn't think he sold more than 3 tickets. He was in here for a week. I think it grossed £26 in the UK.
It's pretty impressive.
But at the end of the day, like, nobody wants to go and pay for a Shia LaBeouf film.
Nobody knew there was a Shia LaBeouf
No,
film.
it's not advertisement. But that's what happens with that advertisement, boys and girls. Spend your money on advertising.
Do you know?
Marketing.
You know what?
No.
That was completely accidental, but
Yeah.
shout out transient.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, we're like 18 days left, and we've only made 150. Is it 150 still?
don't do your
Now
marketing.
that'd be alright if it was
2
out of
weeks
160
before
quid,
the shoot.
but it's not. It's out of £5,000.
The worst bit is I was saying like back when we did the Kickstarter, find somebody else to market.
Are we? Can we talk about transient on this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're award winning. Who gives
Oh, yeah. Well, great thing happened today. You know the things that we shot at the start of the year? The idea of moving into other people's bodies
Yeah.
and what would you do if you could drift?
it? Mm-hmm.
So in the social media meeting today, I was saying we'll try and get it out there. So I set up a bit of a hashtag to get people to what would you do if you drifted?
Yeah.
Get the actors doing on set.
Yeah.
Nicole came out with, we should do different little videos of what people would do if they got drifted into.
To your, what
I was like,
everyone's been
so
saying.
what we done at the start of the year? And she's like, yeah. I was like, well, that idea got scrapped, so we're not doing it.
Good. Not only did it get scrapped, they turned around and said it was shit. I'm gonna say it.
He's gotta say it.
Said that.
Damn, boy.
And then said we're taking over. We're gonna do all the trailers, and then never did another one.
That I haven't
Never
seen.
continued.
That I haven't seen.
No, they haven't done anything. No one's done anything. No. Anyway,
It's times like these.
Moving on.
Anyway, I love my Thursdays.
Top left, going in style.
I think that
do you know
looks pretty
what?
decent.
I watched the trailer for that one yesterday when I was watching Free Fire, and I it's not like I enjoyed the trailer. It's just I like the concepts, and I like I really like
free.
I really like bank robbery films, and I like
And
those
it's
things.
Zach Braff directing.
ooh,
Is it?
Yeah.
breaking news, guys. Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story has passed away at 90 years old.
Toys can live that long.
Yes.
Damn. What did someone do for his eyes?
Why didn't someone just put new legs in him?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Rip, man. What's his name?
Yeah.
Don Rickles.
Rip Don Rickles. Shout out, my boy.
Big
I
up.
fancy this Raw. It's just about cannibals.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. Like, mainly because there's a lot of hype behind it. Like, they're doing the usual, there's sick bags in cinema because it's so bad.
I haven't heard any hype. I just heard Raw and it came out cannibals and I'm like, I'm in.
I think it's like
horrors.
some sort of cult, like she wants to join and then like she has to go through like an initiation to then be part of it.
Oh, my dad was telling me about this film, The Autopsy of Jane Doe. It's basically the opening few minutes. The police are called to this house where they find this dead woman in the basement, and then they take her to a morgue, and then the rest of the film, like the whole hour and a half, is these two in the morgue with her, dissecting her and trying to find the cause of death and working out what happened and all that sort of stuff. Sounds really interesting.
When it's just those in the autopsy room.
Yeah.
Sounds
Like
good.
same sort of concept as Locke, where he's just in a car, and Free Fire when they're just in a warehouse.
I was about to say, if it's anything like the really good type of films like that, where it's just one simple thing that
It's
they
got
can
4
do.
stars on Empire.
Who-
and Empire don't.
Who produced that film?
Who produced what?
As
What?
in the production
Autopsy?
company.
Jane Doe.
Yeah.
Find out for you.
Because a lot of the big films this year have been fairly low budget Blumhouse productions.
Yeah, Blumhouse did Get Out, didn't they?
And they
usually
done
just
Get
do
Out and
Conjuring.
Split.
Or did they Split?
we're
They
talking
done
about this a couple
Split
weeks
as
ago.
well. And if you look at their IMDb, they have some big films
They have
coming out
some
this
like
year.
cracking like
But
names on
then
the list,
their films are like they do like Conjuring, don't they, and Annabelle and all that sort of
but
meh horror.
but they're really breaking in with Get Out and Split. They're breaking into that big thriller. So I think they're becoming the thriller picture house at the moment. And I feel like this year could be the year of Blumhouse with the amount of films that they have coming out.
No, it's nobody we know.
That's
I
not
am
big.
Global 42. It's too Blumhouse.
Check on Blumhouse because I know they have. No, I think it's 00. If you just go and Get Out, it'll come up probably. But yeah, I think they're doing Amityville Horror.
Yeah, they're doing another Amityville. Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally did one of them last year.
I'm sick of the
Did they?
Amity films. They're just.
Yeah. It wasn't titled The Amityville Horror though. It was just about the Amityville haunting.
See, the last one I can remember being made is the one with Ryan Reynolds.
That was the last one before the one last
Yeah.
year. Like,
If you go back on there, and there's films at the top.
I'm in the films bit.
Well, fuck me then.
Award winning. Bear with us,
There we
fellas.
go.
We're trying to work something out here. Right, so 2006, the first ever film, Griffin and Phoenix.
they done Tooth Fairy.
They did Paranormal Activity in 2009.
You
Tooth
skip
Fairy.
it over.
so they went from Paranormal Activity, a low budget horror that did incredibly well, then the Tooth Fairy.
The
See,
Tooth,
this
What,
was.
with Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Tooth Fairy was lit.
That was a great film.
I mean, look at that. They went, yeah, I'll give you 15 grand for this film, Paranormal Activity. 193 million at the box
And
office.
48 million on Tooth Fairy.
48 million on Tooth Fairy. They still made a bloody good
Yeah,
profit.
Really good.
And then they've done all the Paranormal Activities. They made Insidious, Sinister, Dark Skies, which was terrible. The Purge they did. Insidious 2.
I enjoyed the first Purge.
The Purge 1 was good. The Purge 2 was quite good. The Purge 3 was better.
The third one, meh. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
but I
third
preferred
one.
the second one to the first one.
Oh yeah,
because
second one's better.
I preferred them getting out into the streets.
Yes, I did.
Like,
I agree.
getting into the madness instead of
Because
being
I watched
posh
The
people in
Purge
posh
1 and I
houses.
came out of the cinema and said to my dad, I enjoyed that, but it's a really, really, really good concept.
The concept was
Just
wasted.
they shouldn't have
a
just
bit.
trapped them in a house the whole time. They could have done it more.
Yeah,
But I
but
still think they've not quite got the right concept.
I feel like with the money that they had, they'd done the best with it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a good film. Like I enjoyed watching it, but I was just like they could have done could have been better.
Definitely.
Yeah, Anarchy was better, and the third one, I thought it was...
The third one was just made me laugh more than it was good.
It's just going into the Fast and Furious
Yeah,
franchise.
it's just getting a bit annoying and a bit weird.
Whiplash.
Whiplash,
I didn't know they done Whiplash.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that now. That, it only made 49 mil Whiplash, but, you know.
It's a cult classic, though.
Yeah.
It's a very good film. Town of Dreaded Sundown, I quite enjoyed that. It's just some shitty horror film. Quite fun, though. Ouija, I didn't watch.
The Lazarus Effect. I heard a lot of things about it before it came out.
I feel like I know the name, but I didn't watch
it. Olivia Wilde, I know Donald Glover's in it, and someone else. It's about they found out how they can bring something back to life, and they bring a dog back to life, and then they try on a human, and a demon possesses them, and they're just stuck in like a small lab. I think it seemed like a really good low budget horror.
Yeah.
But it was a low budget horror at the same time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Low budget horrors can be good. This I really enjoyed. No, wait, it's not Unfriended that I enjoyed. What's the one?
Unfriended is the
Skype
one. Yeah, it's Unfriended.
It's Unfriended. Yeah, I really like that.
I thought it was a good concept.
The way it was done, I really like. I mean, the film was pretty average, but the way it was done, I loved it. It looks like it is all one shot.
I feel like that's one of those films that's better watching on your laptop rather than in a cinema, though.
Yeah, but that would have been quite good on your laptop. I mean, I watched it in cinema, but
I watched it on my laptop. I closed my laptop down 3 times.
Really?
Yeah. I've not seen it, so...
It's really, really good. But
I use Skype a lot.
In the way that, when you watch it in the cinema, I mean, I don't know if you get it on a laptop, but you can, because the screen's so big, you can just sort of look at all the tiny little details on the screen. It's all like so accurate and stays the same, and it's just so well done. Insidious Chapter 3, The Gallows, I heard so much about that. Apparently it was like the scariest film ever made. It's on Netflix now, and I might watch it, but it didn't get great reviews, I'm not going to lie. The Gift I loved. I think that's my favourite.
Oh, that is a good film.
It was The Gift.
What's his face?
Joel Edgerton.
Yeah, his first director role.
Yeah, I love Joel Edgerton.
Which was very good.
I love The Gift. Sinister 2 was the same as Sinister 1 and all those same things.
Terrible.
And then they've done The Purge. The only real film they made last year, 2016, was The Purge. The rest didn't do very well, I don't think.
But then
Split, Get Out, The Belko Experiment. Oh, that looks really good.
I'm really excited for that.
I saw a trailer for that before Free Fire yesterday.
It's the James Gunn film.
Yeah, they just get trapped. They're all trapped in like an office or something.
It's a really good cast.
The concept is quality.
I have not seen a trailer.
I watched the trailer for it yesterday. I didn't have a clue what it was, but the concept is really good. I'm not gonna like Google anything else about it. I just because I know what I know, and that's all I want to know about it. But it's this bit in the trailer where I assume there's like 100 of them or so.
I think there's 120, and they need to get it down to 30.
Yeah, and they do this thing where it's like it says right, stage 2, in the next 10 minutes, 30 of you need to be dead. And if 30 of you aren't dead, we'll kill 60 of you. So then they all have to kill each other to make sure 30 of are dead. It's a really cool concept. So I like that. And then
it's quite Purge-esque and like keeping them all in the
same
same It will be
idea.
really interesting.
It's one of those ideas that you'd be like, oh, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Wait, are they doing a Creep 2?
Yeah.
What? Has anybody seen the first one?
No.
Alright, so basically this woman's on a night out. She goes on the London Tube and she falls asleep and then she's stuck in there. And then it turns out in the tubes, in between stations, there's this guy who was like part of a like test tube lab or whatever like that, still lives there, and he takes people and does tries to do weird experiments on them, but he's just creepy.
I've not heard much about it.
It's quite good. It's a good little horror film.
I feel like Blumhouse pick up these small horror ideas at film festivals and just try and capitalise on them.
Exactly.
Because how many franchises did they have there?
Insidious, Sinister, Creep,
The Purge,
Paranormal Activities. That's at least 5 of the biggest.
Amityville Horror, and then Halloween. I've seen in 2018.
So like, that's mad. That's like at least 7 of like some of the biggest like horror franchises nowadays. Like,
to break away from this, has anybody seen the trailer for? Is it Baby Drive or Drive Baby?
The new Edgar Wright film.
We talked about that about 3 weeks ago. Yeah. When it came out. But yeah,
I didn't
come out yet.
No, it's
the trailer came out.
Oh,
like
right,
2 weeks
okay.
ago.
It's July, I think it comes out.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer again when I went to see Free Fire.
Because we were talking about it, with, like basically driving it. I mean, I think it'll be good. Cause I like it.
It looks good. It's got
It looks
quite a good
Reviews
cast.
have been good because it was shown at South by Southwest.
Was it?
Yeah, and reviews came out pretty good for it. It wasn't great, but I feel like it's Edgar Wright doing American comedy.
American comedy, yeah.
It's not Edgar Wright and
Yeah,
Simon
do it,
Pegg
yeah.
English comedy. It's him going America, similar to Scott Pilgrim.
Do you know what I heard yesterday, which made me happy? Is the early reviews of the new Pirates of the Caribbean film says it's the best one since Black Pearl, which is
Really?
great because Black Pearl is a great film, and I love Pirates of the Caribbean films, and I liked it anyway, even if it would have been like crap. I like all of them, even though they deteriorate.
Jack's gonna hate me.
Do you not like any of the Pirates of the Caribbean films?
I just never attached to them.
You never like it. I can see why you wouldn't. I just like pirate
Yeah,
films.
I enjoy them.
There's a niche in pirate films.
The second one's my favourite one. Like
No,
purely,
the second one's a
purely
good
for like the little fight between the jungle and then
Yeah,
the beach and
that's
they
a
go
really
down
good
the
one.
hill.
Really good fight,
It's a
yeah.
good sequence. I was like, that's my favourite one.
I feel like they just didn't appeal to me at 14
What?
That's fair enough. Like,
because I just missed them. Like I feel like I was under a rock somewhere as they came out,
I mean,
and
what year
then
was
the
the
third
first
one
Black
came out.
Pearl out? Like 2008? No, wasn't it?
I think it's when
It was
Shrek
earlier
2
than that,
came
wasn't
out.
it? Well, that's one.
Why is that relevant to?
Because my uncle brought over a pirated DVD of Pirates of the Caribbean.
2003. Wow.
Oh!
I was only
shit.
5. Christ. I didn't
You were
realise it
only
was that.
5.
I probably went
I
watching
was
it for my
10.
5th birthday
Blimey.
because it was the 9th of July, so I probably went watching it like 2 days later. I was like 5. I was like, woo.
I mean, it's just not a thing that I've never even went back.
Like, I can see why people wouldn't like the later ones, but I think Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of Black Pearl is a really good film.
Like by itself, I feel like,
on
I
it,
think it's
if it
brilliant.
was just that, it's a really good film. I'm glad they made more because the cast is really good.
Yeah, like I like the trilogy. The trilogy was decent. Like it declined.
World's End,
it
World's
declined.
End's a bit long and
Yeah.
it's a bit slow in places, but some of the bits are really good. Some of the fights are really good.
Right, but then I mean, after on
Stranger Tides is a bit rubbish, but I still enjoy
it.
it.
I didn't even enjoy it, me.
I enjoy it.
I just felt like they had too many side characters that they didn't put any effort into.
It was too much Jack Sparrow, and it was just trying to squeeze every last bit of him out because they knew that was Johnny Depp's last real character.
Well,
The first one I seen was the one with the big stupid tentacle beard.
That's
thing.
that's either the second or third because that's
Seen a bit of it, seeing that, and just thought.
How? I
that's-
thought that was like an amazing representation. of
Yeah,
Davy
but
Jones.
when you just like you don't know
Davy
much about the
Jones
world,
lacquer.
and you come in, and there's just this big weird guy with like shit
Davy
growing out of
Jones,
his
innit?
chin.
Yeah.
It just
So
didn't.
good.
I didn't look at it and go, definitely want to keep watching.
I did.
Well, they're on a boat. I get sick.
Is Rico almost here, or should we
No.
still?
I'm not sure.
he says he might not be able to come. So are we gonna watch? Do you want us to watch it? Cause
I think we should still watch it.
I think we could start, and if it
Yeah.
does turn up,
It's our last episode. We might as well
yeah, cool.
celebrate.
What's the link then? So
Send us a link yesterday.
Go and potlucker.
so what you said did send a link
Oh,
of
did it?
movies.c. Bear with us.
So,
I'm not sure if my knees are meant
to give a bit of context to people that have never tuned in to hear or know what the room is,
Oh yes.
What
This
is
is
the
not
room?
the best episode to
Okay,
tune
so
into for the first
what we'll do is we'll explain the radio show for anyone who's tuning in.
Anyone
after
who
they've
has heard
seen
that
that
we are
we're
an award-winning
yeah.
radio show.
So what we do is we talk about films, news, sequels, remakes, past films, or films that we enjoy watching, or anything to do with any sort of storytelling through video image.
But this week we've decided to make it special. and
Very
we're-
special. It's like our last episode before we move into summer and move on to the next year of uni. As
Yep.
I believe there's some
That is why we are recording it today. Wave to the
weird
camera.
stuff. I forgot that was there.
Hello,
Jesus.
camera.
Hello, camera. So what we're doing for this one is we are going to watch the film, the great piece of art that we are based off. The whole thing that started this radio show that has now won an award.
And I've never seen it, and Sean's never seen it, so
It's a cult classic,
It is
without
a
a
cult
doubt.
classic.
Banner.
It's one of those films that you should have seen by
It
the
will
time
go
you die.
down in history.
You'll remember this watching
Well,
this.
so if I die tomorrow, I'll be alright.
all
Yeah,
I
you
know
will
about
be.
this film is the whole
We can only
thing
hope.
was 80 yard. whole thing. They recorded audio well after.
It's pretty cool.
Well, way.
And the mouths just don't match up.
There's sometimes he just turns around and he starts speaking. Well, the voice comes from somewhere and his mouth is just clearly not moving. And it's just broken. And I just love how the first opening frame is Whistle Films. Like, that sets a standard already.
I feel like I know his name, but I shouldn't. Like, I really shouldn't.
Exactly. At the end of the day, he's done a great job, Tommy Wiseau, because he should not be famous, but he is.
And now he's got a movie about him.
Yes.
Dave, where is it? James and Dave Franco?
James and Dave Franco, yeah.
Cool. Right.
Amazing.
Should we get into
this?
Absolute.
All right.
Wow. Is this some copyright shit?
Probably, yeah.
Mad.
Banner, innit? The lighting.
Extreme.
I've turned the lights off, so the camera's probably not going to pick us up, but you know.
Should be good.
Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, we'll be talking over it. You should be able to hear it. So, yeah, fair.
Yep. Can I just say that is a great logo or ident?
Jack, turn the subtitles off.
How do I do that?
CC.
A Wiseau Films production.
See.
Have we done?
We're going to get one.
Oh, this music, what is this?
So we're in San Francisco.
Yeah.
We're not going to describe the whole film frame by frame.
No.
It says The Room.
I don't know. Do we actually know why it's called The Room?
No, I guess we'll find out when I watch it.
No, you won't.
No spoilers.
I will find out.
I would like to watch this film and enjoy the story.
Yes.
Well, you will.
Can't wait for this.
We can't just watch
Plot.
it and not say anything. It'll be a bit crap for the audience listening in. We're just there like...
Greg's sister.
They can understand the plot as we understand the plot.
Right, we're meant to just talk about it as well. Jeez.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it as it happens, Tom.
Okay.
Sit down.
Calm down.
Right, so I can clearly see that the film is set in New York. Off the back.
Well, it's just showed us things at the moment.
It's really just bashing you over the head with where this film is set. They got one day just to go around and film San Francisco, and they just used it up.
Is it set in the ferret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who works in the
Do you
ferret?
know who works in the ferret? Who works in the ferret? Oh, I don't know his name.
Oh, what's his name?
He definitely works in the ferret.
I think he does.
He might.
Do you know?
It might not.
I think he did the marketing for Cuckoos as well.
Did he?
Did he work in Cuckoos?
I've never heard this.
He worked at Cuckoos. I'd never guessed.
Did you never hear that?
Nah, never.
These aren't even interesting location
Oh yeah,
shots
there's
anymore.
still locations.
Like, they're
That's
just
why we've given up talking.
Yeah.
every shot's just a pan down from the sky.
I've seen that name, Chloe Lights, about 15 times.
Oh, he's done that. He's done that annoying Wesley film
Written.
where he's just every credit he's put his name in each one. So like,
That's
he
it.
gets-
There he is. There he is.
Shut up, Wesley.
How far are we into this film?
20
We're
minutes.
halfway done.
We have not
written,
met-
produced,
Right,
one
sorry,
character.
I'm gonna interrupt
starring.
you. Does anyone want one of these?
And
two?
And
Directed.
directed by Tommy Wiseau.
Wait, is there a
What
free
am I?
onion rings? Chuck us one.
Am I?
Fair enough. Thank you.
Hi, babe.
Jugs.
I have something for you.
Guys, this is a soundbite.
What is it?
Please drink.
Just a little something.
He looks like one of those vampires from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
One of the
he
really old elders.
He's got a weird face. I don't get.
Johnny, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Is it?
Not really.
Can I try it on now?
Sure, it's yours.
Take your
You wait
clothes
right
off.
here.
Mm.
I'm gonna try it on right now.
Kissed it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll come to realize as well that when he went shopping for his suit, they only had XXL.
Yeah, they're just incredibly baggy the whole movie.
Yeah, he looks like a child in like an adult suit. It's weird.
Wow, you look so sexy, Lisa.
Soundbite, guys.
Wow, Lisa.
This is
Isn't it fabulous?
I would do anything for my girl.
See, ADR.
Yeah,
pretty
Oh, hey guys.
like
Oh,
a
hi,
sitcom.
Nick.
Where's the laugh?
Oh, hi, Nick.
Wow, look at you.
It's from Johnny.
Creep.
Anything for my princess.
Danny, don't ask a question like that.
Whenever he laughs, you drink
Nice
as well.
to see you, Danny. I'm going to take a nap.
Can I go upstairs too?
Feel like I'm watching it.
Why would he want to
Why?
join him upstairs for a nap?
This is like one of those old
Oh,
Chinese
is
kung
that
fu
one?
movies.
Oh,
Got
this
some
is.
candles upstairs.
Yours thing.
Who is that kid?
That's I think it's their neighbour. Their
no,
friend.
basically,
Who just lets their neighbour walk into the house?
Johnny's bought him paying for an apartment. Because he's
just a creep.
He's on the streets, so he's looking after him. He's like a dad to him.
He's on a bed.
He's just a bed with 4 posts and see-through curtains.
How rich is Tommy Wiseau in this film?
Ouch.
Like, what is his job?
Be a rich man.
Playing football or catch.
Having a pillow fight.
Why is he getting involved?
I'm not 100% sure.
Is that like creepy friend?
So this was supposed to be sexy.
Don't you have like a story about a friend who's like this?
Who's like what?
I don't know, joining in with somebody else.
I have many stories.
Danny, do you have something
not
else
for the
to
radio.
do?
I just like to watch you
Award-winning
guys.
radio.
Oh,
I think you just missed one of the best lines ever.
Yeah, can we just get back?
Like, you just like
Let's
appreciate.
freeze the crowd.
How much was it?
Danny, don't ask a question.
No.
That's too far.
Wow.
Alright, I've rewound, fellow listeners. Prepare yourselves.
Ouch. Stop, no, stop.
Danny, do you have something else to do?
I just like to watch you guys.
Oh, Danny.
Like, there's so much wrong with that line.
Well, explain
Danny,
this.
2's
Tom-
great. Let's
how
freeze
old
the
is he?
crowd.
No one.
They're like 14. I don't know.
And his answer to that was,
guys really know.
these are
That's
crowds.
the idea.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's clearly gone up to bone his
I-
girlfriend. And
I
this
have
guy's
homework
just
to do
followed
anyway.
him up the
Award-winning
stairs.
show.
Bye,
These kids.
lovebirds.
Bye, Danny.
Bye, Danny.
Bye, Danny.
Danny left. Exit stage left.
Oh no.
Exit downstairs.
Are you
stairs.
ready to see some incredible ass?
Oh.
Are you ready at home, listeners, to see some incredible ass?
I'll try and describe the booty. Oh shit, is it going to be his booty?
I can't explain why I feel this
Amazing how that music went from porn to romantic very fast.
It's me.
Did you write this song?
Probably.
Who knows? He didn't get credited for it, so I doubt it.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. You are my fantasy dream come true. When I see your face, it stirs up my emotions. Your
I don't know what's happening. It just sort of. At
Sort
this
of just
film,
like-
I swear to God,
It's a romantic montage that's went on for
it's a
days.
romantic montage.
You know, like those sex scenes where it's meant to just be like the intro towards the sex, and then it fades out. So you have like 3 shots of them taking a shirt off, or whatever, and then it goes. This is like this, but they didn't know how to stop.
Yeah, we
When
never
to
said
stop.
he was an award-winning filmmaker, but this is
But
an
an
award-winning,
award-winning
radio
show. So
Is that some side booth?
There's a bit of side boob going on here. Oh.
No, that's a video
Oh,
of Faye
we've got
being
a-
absolutely
never mind.
passed
there's a bit
out.
of boob going on in this film now. It's a good job you're not watching this.
This radio show is now 18 plus.
Yes.
And this award-winning.
Can we just say we're adding extra ADR from Faye?
This is Faye making really weird noises. Faye drinks 1 beer and he's died. How do I delete this? Get away.
I guess she's not coming later on.
Why are we seeing him pumping?
Well, the weird thing is he's pumping on her rib cage.
Yeah, he's literally
He's not even,
pumping her in the heart.
Yeah, he is.
I even laughed. He laughs during sex. What's wrong with him?
they really like establishing that they are a good couple. They are in
Right,
love.
so what I'm getting from this film is this guy, dickhead over
This
here,
is just so
Wrote-
long and awkward.
wrote a film and he went, I'm gonna be in it, so I've written a sex scene into it right at the beginning so I can kiss some girl. That is literally the plot.
I'm gonna say she is a pretty good-looking woman.
No.
I don't think she is in any way.
In his league, yes.
I'd smash.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay.
Whoa, she's bleeding, man.
Oh no,
It's
they're
a
right.
rose petal.
What is it with him? Who sleeps like that?
He's out of it. It's fake. Mark 2.
Sex was so good he passed out. He's went into rigor mortis.
And he's literally just like.
New scene, lads.
28.
Days later.
I bet that had some deep meaning in his head when he wrote the script. That 28 was actually going to mean something.
Wait, can I just ask, how far in are we right now?
Oh, not
9
far
minutes.
enough.
I thought we were 45 minutes.
Does anyone want to fall back on this plan and talk about films? For the
Yeah,
rest?
let's talk
No,
about
no, no,
films.
no, no, no. Let's continue this. This is our last time. We've just seen
Oh!
some booty.
I just seen straight ball sack through his boot. He walked and I seen his ball sack.
We just seen him all naked.
Oh, man.
Did you like last night?
Whoa.
Can I get you anything?
Mm-mm. I have to go now.
Okay.
Like his mouth was just clearly not moving in any of those sentences.
Oh my god.
There's a shaky exterior shot.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
She didn't sound very excited to
I'm
see her mum.
fine. How are you?
She's got some great news.
Okay, let's go to the couch. And we will sit down. Now, what's happening with you?
Nothing much. Do you want some coffee?
What's wrong? Tell me.
I'm not feeling good today.
Why not?
I don't love him anymore.
Why don't you love him anymore? Tell me.
He's so boring.
Well, you've known him for over 5 years. You're engaged. You said you loved him. He supports you. He provides for you. And darling, you can't support yourself. He's a
There we are,
wonderful
ladies and
man,
gentlemen.
and
If you
he
can't
loves
support
you
yourself,
very
find a
much.
man to do it.
And his position
There's just
is
such good
very
messages coming out
secure.
of this film.
And he told me he plans to buy you a house.
That's why he's so boring.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I don't mind living with him.
Well, you can't do that. Have you talked to him about it?
No. I don't know what to do.
Well, he's a wonderful person. And he's getting a promotion very soon.
This film
He
sucks.
bought you a
This film
car,
is
he
so-
bought you a ring, clothes,
amazing.
whatever you
It's
wanted.
a classic.
Now you want to dump him.
If you just
That's
listen to
not
this,
right.
feminism.
I've always thought of him as my son-in-law. You should marry Johnny. He would be good for you.
Feminism.
He's
I
got
guess you're
money.
right.
Marry him.
Well, of course I'm right.
Sounds like
I'm
Charlotte's
your
mum.
man.
Only about somebody else.
I'm glad you're listening to your mother. Nobody else listens to
Wait
me.
for it.
You're probably right about that, Mom.
Well, I'm glad you're listening to your mother. Listen, I've got to go.
Oh,
But
that was
you
very nice.
remember
I think it's later
what I
on,
told
the
you,
news.
okay?
Ah,
I know
now.
what it is you're talking
Yeah.
Bye-bye now.
These onion rings are terrible.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh.
Hello?
Hey, baby. How you doing?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm very busy. What's going on?
I just finished talking to my mom. She gave me this big lecture about Johnny.
Look, we'll talk about it later. I told you I'm very busy.
We'll talk about it now. Whenever you say we'll talk about it later, we never do.
Shit.
I can't wait till later. I want to talk right now.
Spoilers.
You owe me one
About
anyway.
this film.
Okay, all right, what do you want to talk
She's
about?
such a betrayer.
I can't connect with the characters.
She wants to control my life. I'm not going to put up with that. I'm going to do what I want to do, and that's it. What do you think I should do?
I mean, why do you ask me? You know, you've been very happy with Johnny. What do you want me to say? I mean, you should enjoy your life. What's the problem?
Maybe you're right. Can I see you tomorrow?
Okay. All right, how about noon?
I'll be waiting for you. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Right, I legit have to sit through the next hour and a half of this shite.
Don't worry, this is like the slow part. It gets better.
This is the slow part, ladies and gentlemen.
This
The
is
slow
all
part.
slow.
There's some
This
extreme
is the calm
football.
before the storm.
It doesn't get better in 10 minutes of going off.
Hi.
No,
How you doing?
stick to the plan.
Fine. Come in.
I'm not host, but I vote with Jack.
No.
Have a seat.
I vote with Tom.
Yeah.
2 hosts versus 1.
It's 2 versus 2.
Yeah, but he's not a host.
Yeah. Democracy.
I'm
though.
also a listener,
This is my.
so
There's
I actually let's put it out to the listeners.
The
Put a
listeners
poll.
don't want to. They've
Put
all
a poll on your
tuned out.
Facebook page right now and
Okay.
ask.
They're all tuned out because they've literally just they're listening to us watching a film.
Well,
Thank you.
if there's only one person that votes,
Beth says it's terrible.
It's hot in here.
Well,
it is.
if
terrible.
Beth
It's
votes,
terrible, but like it's
Do you mind?
hilarious because of how bad it is.
I don't know. No, I mean terrible from a listener's point of view because she's just listening to us. She's not even watching the film. She's just listening to it.
I've just got a request from Nicola that La La Land dubstep. You know, she wants
Interesting.
music.
Interesting. We could have a music break.
Oh. Nah.
I mean, the candles.
Has anybody heard of Legoland on YouTube?
No.
Okay, so basically, they
Come on.
do musicals of films. So if anybody's watched the Predator,
So a musical.
yeah, essentially. But yeah, so they do like Predator or like Friday Night or all that kind of stuff. They do the
I like you very much. Lover boy.
It is amazing, and honestly, I think we should play that.
Same.
Don't you like me? I'm your girl.
Jack just put you.
What's the matter?
We're watching the film.
Alright, you're getting married next month. Come on.
Award winning.
Forget.
Award-winning show.
This is between you
Show of the
and
year.
me.
I've had two.
I've had two because I had two serious
I don't think
complaints
so.
about this.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm leaving now.
I feel like
Please
this
don't
isn't
leave.
as entertaining
Please
as you
don't
thought it
leave.
would be.
Well,
Watching a
we're not
movie
talking
on the
about it.
radio.
I love you.
I feel like watching a movie on the
wanna get
radio
married
isn't
anymore.
as entertaining as it
I
should
don't
be.
love
It's not.
Johnny. I dream about you. I need
I
you
reckon
in
we
my
could watch it at a different time and still film it,
Yes.
but just not whilst people are actually listening.
I
to
think
That's fair enough.
you do a special
think so.
episode where you just
Everything's gonna be
make
fine.
it of you guys
I
watching it
promise.
rather than
You say naked or make it.
make it.
Oh,
Both, Tom.
We can be naked.
All right, change of plan, ladies and gentlemen. The film has gone up.
Ah.
What a
go on
shame.
YouTube.
I-
We can at least just watch the musical.
All right, we are watching some shit. We need a right. 1 minute. Whilst we were playing this, somebody suggest a good film soundtrack that we can play that nobody will guess. Not yet, obviously, whilst we're on air, but then we can actually put music onto the show. So might as well stick with the same show. Tom's putting something terrible on.
Oh, it is awful, but it's amazing. Where is it?
Brilliant.
This bear with.
We talk significantly less about films when Tom's here. God damn it, Tom.
Sure.
This is going terribly.
It is going to be.
Tom, give up.
This is
No.
so entertaining.
Tom, please give up.
I will not give up. Where is it? One last try.
Well, he's having one last try. Maybe. Maybe. Oh.
No, giving up.
Good. Right. So has anyone else heard anything interesting in the news this week? What's happening with Batman? Does anyone know?
I don't think
Batman?
anything's happened with Batman this week.
With Batman,
Oh, so Sean knows DC. This is good.
I know sort of comic films. So what's happening with the Batman is, as I said before, Joss Whedon is doing Batgirl.
Yeah.
Because Ben Affleck wants out, the rumour has it, that the guy that's doing the Lego Batman film is making a Nightwing film. I think that's 2019. And then Joss Whedon might be doing the Batgirl. So what people are thinking is that they're just going to do away with the Batman and have the Batverse be Nightwing or Batgirl, both of which at one point have been Batman. My theory is Jim Gordon might become Batman, which would be J.K. Simmons.
People are going to get it straight away.
Because in the last...
That's not good. That's not good. Oh my god.
Is it bad?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fatality.
The camera just fell
We
off.
have a fatality. Oh, it landed straight on the lens.
Yeah, no.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
good boys.
Oh my god.
We good, boys.
So, as I was saying, my heart
Sorry,
dropped
yeah,
into
carry
my ass. My theory, because Ben Affleck wants to leave, and they're sort of redoing the Batverse with Nightwing and Batgirl, that as of last year, in the comic run, Bruce Wayne died, and because Gotham City still needed a Batman, Commissioner Gordon became the Batman. So, in this universe, J.K. Simmons is Commissioner Gordon.
So
J.K. Simmons as the Batman, I would be excited for.
Have you seen how tanked he's got for it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's gotten tanked.
Granted, in the comic books, the Commissioner Gordon was in a mech Batman because obviously he's old as shit.
Yeah.
And can't do
And they've
that.
already done a mech Batman suit in Batman vs Superman, so
That was shit though.
That was wasted.
it was wasted, but it was a great fight scene.
Yeah.
I would say that.
But I'm really glad that they're getting rid of Zack Snyder and the Snyderverse is going.
What, are they just getting rid of that whole...
Well, Zack Snyder was in charge of the DC EU, same way as Kevin Feige is in charge of the Marvel universe. So he was, until Batman vs Superman flopped as hard as it could.
Yeah.
They're letting him do Justice League.
I think we've all done this.
Yeah, they're letting him do Justice League, and then they're
like our
going to
first one.
go into
Just do the one that you
do
said.
someone else.
Yeah,
remember his name.
from Justice League, from the trailers, it looks shit.
Looks promising.
Yeah, no, not really. It looks
Justice
promising.
League, I don't.
It looks as promising as Batman vs Superman, and bloody Cyborg looks really crap.
I said the same thing. I mean, granted, Marvel, just all CGI. Iron Man is all CGI. But it's believable CGI.
You don't notice it straight away.
He honestly
You know it's
looks
CGI.
like he's just like a really bad like 90s cartoon.
Yeah, but the thing with Cyborg is he was on set acting all of those with just the part of his face showing that isn't in the Cyborg suit. Even his face looks CGI. Like, that's how badly they've done it. And that was the thing that I've seen bits of Batman vs Superman. The CGI, you didn't understand who the Demi Beast or them big flying things. Yeah. It didn't explain what they were. They were just there.
I think it's going to, because there's in Batman vs Superman there's an extended edition that explains it better. Like there's
but who's going to see the extended edition?
I
you go to see a film. If you leave asking questions, it's not a good film. You should have the questions answered. You shouldn't have to go and see another film to understand that film.
Depends on how they do that. Like, because if you leave a film like on like, you know, oh, I want to know this, you want to go and watch it like more.
I understand that, but think of the Marvel films. Marvel films, you still understood the whole story of that film, and then it dropped little bits.
Oh yeah.
With Batman vs Superman, everything was a question.
Look, that film was terrible.
somebody
I never want to
did.
watch it
Yeah,
ever again in my entire life.
That was the thing with the DC universe. They tried to catch up with Marvel.
DC universe is terrible.
They're trying
They've got
to literally
good.
do
They've
the
got
same
good
sort of
characters.
form of storyline as Marvel, as in the whole universe.
Yeah,
And
there's
rushing straight into
there's
it.
some alien or weird
Some alien,
people
like,
going to threaten us, so they
killing
need to
guy
get a
that's gonna
team
come and take
together,
over Earth.
and then
Which they've already done brilliantly in the animated universe. The animated movies are the best movies that DC are putting out right now.
Yeah,
Marvel aren't doing anything near it, but all of the DC movies in the past 2 or 3 years, since they've been a linked universe, have been brilliant.
Have you seen The Killing Joke?
I went to the cinemas to see it.
So good.
So shit.
Yeah,
What?
I heard it was terrible. I heard the
Terrible.
ending was really bad.
Awful.
I heard that
Awful.
as well.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
I
the
didn't
second
mind
half.
it.
That
Yeah, the
first
second
half.
Oh yeah,
half.
the
The
first
first
half
half
was
I ignored.
terrible.
But even still, the second half was just the comic book.
Yeah,
It was just the comic book. Then,
Fair.
granted, you had Mark Hamill. I still didn't think Mark Hamill was great. Mark Hamill was the Joker. He wasn't.
Yeah, he was-
stand out. You wouldn't realise that was Mark Hamill's Joker. He was just the Joker.
true.
Kevin Conroy's Batman. Again, it was okay. It was just that whole Batgirl thing that set it up.
That was just so
It was
weird.
really bad.
I mean, why did
I haven't
she
seen
have
it.
a gay best friend in the library? Why is she all of a sudden in love with Batman? That's
Why did they
never
have
been
to,
a thing.
Why did they have to have sex on the roof?
Yeah,
Like,
that
I
that
felt so
weirded me
uncomfortable.
out.
There was one shot in there. This whole thing, it's animated, so you choose the shots. It's not just you accidentally catch them. She was jogging through a park. There was a close-up of her tits and then a close-up of her ass. Somebody drew that. Somebody drew that and went, yeah, that's good. We'll put that in. It was a 15. That didn't need to be there. Why do you have to show off her tits and her ass? No kid is watching that going, yeah, Barbara Gordon's fit. I'd smash her.
Well, I think I'm going to play the first song from our newly chosen soundtrack. So,
Oh wait, no, don't leave with this one because this one's a dead giveaway.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a trailer song.
yeah.
Bear with us then.
I'd say number 3
That's been in a load.
or 4.
Yeah,
4.
no, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, three's a
three.
good one. Three's a
Yeah.
good way to start.
Because that's been in loads.
You're all going to guess it, but it's just a nice one to end on.
Yeah.
See you in a second, fellas. And we're back. So there's your first song for a laugh. You probably all guessed it already, but
Yeah.
if you've not, stay tuned. You'll hear more. But you probably have guessed it. So I suppose now we don't really know what we're going to talk about. So I've just googled like upcoming films, and we can just have a chat about what we're looking forward to this year. Since our
Baywatch.
last chance to do it, Baywatch. I don't.
I'm
see the point.
excited for it.
Baywatch.
Are you? I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
Alexandria Daddario. Or Alexandra Daddario.
I don't think she's that fit, you know.
Oh, look at
What?
that face.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, no.
Just her face turns me on.
No, I think her face is a bit weird.
Just her nose turns me on. Bloody
No, I
hell.
think her face is the wrong
It's
bit.
them big baby blues.
Yeah,
Them-
I was about to say ever since Percy Jackson. and,
She
like,
not.
the 80s, I was
I
like,
seen her in.
You're gonna say San Andreas when the earthquake's just
That's
set.
what.
That's why she got Baywatch on.
I seen her in White Collar. She played the main protagonist's love interest in White Collar, and them eyes.
Yeah,
No,
her
I think
eyes.
her eyes.
just
She
drill
looks
through.
like a vampire. or
Then
something.
I watched Californication. Californication, bear. She is nothing on in like 90% of Californication that she's in. And then I'm sure was she in?
She was in True Detective for like a couple of episodes.
Oh yeah, she was.
ties
yeah,
Woody
she does.
Harrelson, like, oh my god, Jack. Like,
Actually, yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
that whole scene.
have you guys seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre with her?
No.
See, she wasn't on my radar. Like I thought she was just a TV actress, and then she went because I only knew her from Californication, White Collar, and True Detective, and then all of a sudden she's in Baywatch. But this is the first time hearing of that is not her.
That's not her.
Don't insult her like that.
That'll do it. There we go.
But I think Baywatch looks like it could be good.
I think it's good. I think it's actually going to be a surprise.
Right.
Like, you're going to
So,
start watching.
You're
go,
making a film that's reputation is Pamela Anderson and David Hasselhoff running on a beach. how good can you make it?
Because it's going to be a parody of itself.
Exactly.
That's how I think it's going to be good.
You can't make it into a good film, so take the piss out of it.
I think that's what they're doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I actually like Zac Efron.
I think Zac Efron's a great actor.
I don't think he's a great actor.
I think he's a
great actor. He's funny.
He's just funny.
He's good in comedy films because
he's not a good actor, but
he plays that good-looking guy well.
Because he's probably so far up his own ass that that's so he's just normal.
He will not. You ask him any question about High School Musical, he regrets that whole thing.
I know.
They had a reunion last year, I think. Everyone turned up but him. I was gutted. I wanted the whole cast there because they all sang as well. High School Musical is amazing.
Sorry,
do you know he didn't sing in the first film?
No. Did you also know that all the basketball that he done, he had to learn as dance moves because he couldn't play basketball for shit. He had to learn how to play basketball.
You'd think he'd hire someone equally good looking, but they can play basketball. And
equally good looking, who can sing, who can dance.
Maybe you can just sing.
It probably cost like $200 for the whole film.
Yeah, probably.
It was just a Disney Channel film at the start, wasn't it?
Yeah. But the Disney Channel films were lit back then.
Yeah,
Camp Rock.
Camp Rock, cool. What a classic.
Yeah.
Can we just skip back to here? Captain Underpants.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about this.
It looks so terrible. I love Captain Underpants.
I really loved Captain
Underpants. Can we watch the trailer? I haven't seen it.
No.
Go for it.
We don't do it on this show.
You don't watch trailers?
I'll show you in the I can't show you in the music break. Watch it on your phone. But the
fucking up.
But it's decent cast. Kevin Hart.
I hate Kevin Hart with a burning passion. Yeah, I don't think he's the least funny human on the planet.
I like his
after Chris Rock.
I like his stand-up.
Wait, no. What don't you like about him? Why don't you find him funny?
Whoa.
Wait, no,
carefully.
not race. I think. Is it his movies or his stand-up that you don't like?
Everything. I just don't find him funny, and I just don't think. I think everyone just sort of likes him because everyone else likes him.
I enjoy his stand-up. I think his stand-up is hilarious.
I just don't think he's funny.
Yeah. His movies, however,
terrible.
are not. And he will admit that his movies are terrible. He will make anything that will give him money because he wants his kids to live great after he's gone. So he does not care that he's making shit right now because he just wants to make as much money as he can while he's famous.
I think it's bad.
That's fair enough. No, it's like
it's bad that if you're a good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can we just say like Patrick Stewart has accepted the role as the poop emoji in the emoji film.
Right.
Because of that, I have faith.
Right, yeah.
No.
This is what I'm saying.
No, I feel like
not.
he's now gone, I've hit rock bottom.
No. I think if he ties himself to a project like that.
Everybody says stuff like, right, I'm not by any means saying that the Emoji Movie is going to be good. But what I am saying is that people always look at like animated films and go, "Oh, this is going to be crap," and then it comes out and it's actually quite good. People did it when Disney bought Star Wars. When the next Star Wars is going to be the worst thing ever, and then it's my favorite Star Wars film. People do it with Marvel films and they're always really great. People do it with
perfect example of the
Pixar
Emoji
films,
Movie.
Disney
Everybody
films.
expecting it to be terrible. The Lego Movie.
Yeah.
The Lego
Everyone
Movie.
looked at it and went, "Oh, this will be stupid."
I didn't expect it to be bad. I found out that the last 10 minutes was bad.
People didn't expect it to be good, though.
But the point is, people think people see the Emoji Movie and the concept. You look at it, you think, "Oh, this is going to be terrible," but the idea. The fact that they've got a film out of it means that they have something to work with, which means it might actually be quite good or something plausible.
Like it's the same initial
nobody
idea.
Nobody ever gives things like that a chance.
How do you get movies out of Lego?
Exactly. You can work with anything.
Can I bring up Pixels?
That's Adam Sandler, so no.
So yeah, you never expected that. We all knew Pixar was going to be back. It's an Adam
Can we
Sandler
talk about what happened to Adam Sandler?
Oh, there's so much to talk about there.
I don't know. It's like he reached a certain point, and then in every movie he was just like, do you know what? I'm just gonna play a rich guy.
He does. He just plays a guy.
He plays. No, it's not just a rich guy as well. He always has one of the best talents in the world.
Yeah.
He's always fantastic.
He's always like, "Oh, I'm the best this in the world."
He has
I'm
a contract
in the world with the fittest girlfriend in the world.
He's got
a contract with Netflix. I think his contract is he has to make so many movies.
7 more movies or something.
I think it's so many a year.
Oh yeah, it's 7 more movies he has to make.
That cannot be a good contract for anyone.
I mean,
he's happy.
What's he made? He's made the Ridiculous Six,
which I gave up on after the last 10 minutes.
Get Over.
Oh, you know what? I actually didn't think that
and
was too bad.
He done a Kevin. I think he
duo,
had part in that Kevin James
duo.
film.
I didn't
That
think
wasn't that bad.
I didn't think that was too bad.
I don't know.
He had a part. I think he produced the
Like,
new
it wasn't
Kevin
good,
James
but
film.
I hate David Spade, so.
But he's got a new one coming out in the next couple of days, where he's a manager of. All I seen on Netflix was Adam Sandler saying in a stupid Little Nicky voice, hasn't changed it, it's still the Little Nicky voice, said, agent is for temporary and manager is for life. He's playing a manager of some artist. That doesn't appeal to me.
No.
Like, that is just Adam Sandler grasping at nothing again.
He's been doing that for absolutely.
His comedy dropped off
That's all he does.
just after Click. Click was his last okay film.
Yeah, and Click's only okay.
Yeah, Click,
The fact that
Click
it's
was
all
just
a dream
okay,
is just,
and then
spoilers,
it just,
but you should have seen it by now. The fact that it's all a dream is just the worst thing.
Yeah, Click was a brilliant concept for me. I loved the idea of
but
it.
it turns whatever might have been good in Click, because Click's got quite a sad ending, but it is pointless.
Yeah.
When the whole thing is a dream, just should have just died, and it should have been a message.
Was it a dream?
saying- yeah, because he wakes up.
yeah, he
in
wakes
the
up
bed
in the blooming
beyond.
bed shop, isn't he?
Oh.
Like, he's been lying on the bed. It was horrible.
Yeah, but then he gets home and he finds another remote, and he throws it in the bin.
Yeah, but the point is that it was all a dream.
Yeah, but that whole. I think.
So then he finds
I think
the-
that was meaning that he could do it again, but he chose not
Yeah,
to.
so yeah.
Fair enough.
But then he went, actually, I've learned from my dream mistakes. Like, oh, kill yourself.
I hate Adam Sandler.
It's the way he sets up jokes as well.
Oh.
He just can't. I don't
But
think
you-
his comedy lands.
He doesn't do that. That's the problem. He either does it way too much, and he builds it up, and goes, "Here's going to be the punchline at this point," or he just tries to take a joke out of nowhere and just never lands.
Or he just screams about everything.
Yeah.
His 90s comedy was.
It was
brilliant.
good. It was brilliant. Aye. Like,
Happy Gilmore is a really funny
yeah.
film.
anger management is
Was it Big
terrific.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Big Daddy had some of the.
No, was it Big
Best.
Daddy?
Where he.
Yeah, well, he's got his
Adopted
his
the
friend's kid. Yeah.
Scuba Steve.
Yeah.
Like that is an iconic film when you think back to early
That
2000s.
had the twins that played Zach and Cody from Sweet Life. That was them. I found that out. I was like,
It
no
was?
way. And yeah, it was both of them. They played the same kid.
You know what was mad that blew my mind was the girl that plays Scarlet Witch in Avengers is Mary-Kate and Ashley's
Yeah,
sister.
yeah. Elizabeth Olsen.
Her
yeah.
younger sister.
She's the most talented one.
She is
Elizabeth
definitely the
Olsen.
most talented Olsen.
Wait, so the one child who didn't have like all the fame when they were
Yeah.
kids.
Which makes
Is
sense.
now-
Has
Yeah.
now
I mean,
become
you look at
famous.
like Lindsay Lohan now.
God.
Yeah, but then again, you could say that about kids from Zack and Cody. They're doing great now.
That's true, but
One
they
of
haven't
them's in
done
Riverdale.
anything.
But they didn't.
since
They didn't
Zack
sell
and
out. That's the thing. They didn't sell out.
Zac Efron.
But he wasn't a kid actor, was he? He was like a teen actor.
He was like 20 or
I guess.
19ish, right?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling. Ryan
Fair.
Gosling was
Ryan
yeah,
Gosling was a child
yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
But
I
then
don't
it-
think every child actor is going to be a
Not
failure.
all of them. Not all. of them.
There's
It's
going to
like
be some
Leonardo
that just keep
DiCaprio as
going
well.
and keep increasing and keep getting better.
Miley Cyrus is a prime example of
Sell out.
smart.
No. What?
Wouldn't say sellout.
She is a sellout. She sold out in everything, and then was like, "What can I do differently? I don't know. Let's wear a dildo."
Made more money
I've been
than.
there.
If I got paid as much money as she would to wear a dildo, I'd wear it constantly.
Mate. Right. So, should we have a song?
Sure.
What one should we have?
Playing this one.
All right.
Because they're all, from now on.
To
they're
be
all-
honest, from now on, you're just going to get
So
it
I'm just
straight
gonna
away.
play-
They're all
I'm
bangers.
just playing good songs.
Yeah.
Wait
Enjoy.
a minute. Go back up. So I've been told to plug this event, the Atlas Festival. I don't know what it is.
Autoplay.
The Atlas Festival, 29th to 30th of July 2017, in North Yorkshire.
Is the world in a weekend?
It is the lineup: Top Loader, Fat Man Scoop, Red Hot Chili Pipers,
They are great. They are so entertaining.
Rogue One, not the film.
Good film.
LA Rooftop Club, Moroccan Souk, Workshop Area. So yeah, if you fancy,
I think the ones at the bottom, Jack, Chris stages.
that stages. So, I don't
The
know.
headliner is pretty banging though.
The headliner is pretty banging. So if you fancy watching, fancy going to that, pop along.
To North Yorkshire.
Pop along to North Yorkshire, 29th to 30th of July 2017.
Could I also plug Transient 2017?
No, you can't.
Get out. Wait, can we just go back
Mike's
onto
What are you, marketing?
the
No, I'm fucking social media.
Can we go back onto the Sound of Silence there, chat? And
Yeah.
like look at this, like so.
I haven't read any of it.
I never did
I'll
this.
sum it up. So, you probably fucking mother piece of shit.
Well, so you can say it without anyone knowing you're a fan.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Doesn't care. lads.
So basically,
award-winning show.
we are an award-winning show. We could get away with
It's not
Award-winning.
boycotting.
It's not, no. So basically, people were going on saying about this feature film how it's so unprepared and there's nothing been no work been done, nothing's finished.
I've just put a gif of Gregor in.
People have been like, should we just say to Ian, should we just cancel it because it'd probably be best if we cancel it rather than try and finish it.
Cancel what? Sorry.
The feature film. Right, and people obviously have their own views, like get rid of it, or no, we can at least try, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just some of the responses are just comical. Like, I don't know, should I even read this one out? Should I?
What one?
No,
don't read
What's
it.
the point? Like,
Don't read a message out.
I've avoided this film for the last few weeks. I've given up with it. I'll turn up, I'll do my job. End of it, I'll enjoy it when I do it. The end. That is it. There's nothing you can do at this stage.
Well, to be honest, like
we can get a film out of it.
Everyone's going on like, oh, we haven't been taught this and that and this and that. It's like, yeah, we haven't been taught, but we've been making films for each different module. All you're doing is just making a longer one.
Yeah, it's just
but there is a bigger step.
It is a bigger step.
We still make mistakes on
But
shorts.
we're not doing any legal things or any actual paperwork stuff. We're still just finding actors,
I feel
finding
like
locations.
This is entertaining for us.
It is, yeah.
Not
true.
for a radio show.
Yes, exactly.
What do you
My
say?
point exactly.
People at Christchurch
our
Street.
audience that is our friends, they probably say this isn't interesting either.
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't want to talk about this. I've given up with it. On Thursday's been pretty lit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Despicable Me 3. He's got a twin brother.
Yeah, where did that come from?
He's called Drew.
So at the end of Minions, blew my mind. Haven't actually seen it. I caught the end.
Yeah, he's in it, and they meet him. I was like, it's a good film. Minions is a good film.
Apparently it's a prequel.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Minions is a good film. Not gonna lie.
I've not seen it, but all I know about is that they try and find the most evil.
They're trying to find the most evil guy, and they go through like Hitler and stuff. Well, they must have gone through Hitler because
they don't really say it.
How did they go and find the most evil guy? They went to Hitler and went, nah,
we can find
this
someone
bitch is
worse.
better.
In the film, they're in like 1980s or something. So they must have been with Hitler because he was the most evil guy. And
Didn't they live
Stalin
on like an
sort of
island,
thing.
like Oompa Loompas?
Yeah. No, they lived in like the Antarctic.
So
but
who
then
found them?
the most evil guy was
They
a
just
Tyrannosaurus
ditched.
Rex.
Well,
Turns out they're
they just,
invincible.
like, peace, I'm out.
The three of them this week we're off. We're going to go try and find the
three
biggest
of them
bad.
went.
Oh,
I
so-
like bananas. I'm off, lads.
So is that where
Walked off.
Kevin...
Yeah, Bob and Steve and whatever his name is.
Why do you know?
They walked off
He's
on a
watched this
boat.
more than once.
They walked off on a boat.
Walked off on a boat.
Yep.
Can
And then-
I say something?
You can.
They're from the Antarctic. How the hell do they know about bananas?
I don't know, man. But good film. Anyway.
You even
That's
kind
a
of
loophole I wanna
sounded like a
know.
minion then.
Hold on. Your main problem with the film Minions
Is that they
is
like
that they
bananas.
knew about bananas in the Antarctic.
Maybe
Yes,
they-
that
Not
annoys me.
Not because they're small yellow pills with one eye wearing dungarees.
Some
and
of them
suits
are
around
two.
it.
Some of them
Or
are two.
That's even a bigger problem. some have one, some have
reckon
two.
this
But his
eye
problem
racist?
is bananas.
Aye! Because that's all they talk about, man.
No,
They only go,
eyes. We've gone off the subject of eyes. Anyway, do you think they have eye racists?
They have what?
Oh, I'm coming. Because we got a Scottish guy. I got
Our joke's gone.
It's gone. It's
No,
gone.
we can't.
Anyway, so they get on this boat and walk off to this another continent. They get there and they're like, he's pretty evil. Stick with him. But then they all start dying, these masters. But the point is, it's in set in like the 1980s. So surely they must have gone through Hitler. So were they the SS? What if the minions were the SS?
I feel like this is a script, and if Liam is listening, get on it.
The minions could be the SS.
That-
I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine being a Jew in Poland,
And then
like you're shitting yourself. There's bombs going off. Then Kevin kicks your door down. Banana.
That'd be well.
Can we please?
Banana gas.
Can we please get up the last scene of Fury when they're in the tank, and then just get like Minion audio and put it over the top and see what
Shia
it
LaBeouf
seems like.
sat in that tank in his eye. Kevin pops the lid up and banana. I mean, I feel like they have been through Hitler.
Now this is the award quality content you are here for.
Yes.
Minions is a good film. Go and watch it. Like, I really enjoyed it. But anyway, so what happens is he becomes King of England.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. One of them,
The tiny one, the cute one, becomes King of England
Because
because
the
he
woman
just
that
I don't
they're
know, steals
working
the character
for-
on Jews or something.
The woman
They're
that
all
we're
tiny.
working for
It's really good.
is evil, and she's overthrown.
Yeah. They go to
somehow
an
they
evil convention.
All I remember from the end of the film was they got the actual queen dethroned or whatever, and then the minions walk into a pub and she's absolutely blathered, just wankered, starts giving the minions like a load of shit and just saying, "You got me dethroned." Then she's like, "Oh, whatever, don't care about being queen anymore." And they're like, "We will." So they go and somehow become king and queen. Then Drew, is it Drew? Gru pops in at the end.
Brother.
Gru pops in at the end and
But
was
as
like,
a kid,
"I'll have this,"
Yeah.
and then they're like,
he's genius. He's genius.
and then they follow him.
I turned to my dad because I was watching with my dad. My dad was like, "Dad, look, it's Gru." I don't know why he's got a twin brother. And anyway, at the end of Minions, he's at he's outside. But why is he not with his twin brother? So is this his long lost twin brother?
Well, no, Despicable Me 3 would be after the second one.
Yeah.
And Minions was a prequel to
Yeah.
Despicable
So,
Me.
but he's a kid in the Minions. So why is he not with his brother?
Is he a kid?
Yeah, that's what they see
Yeah.
this kid and go, yeah, all right.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, but he's not. Maybe he doesn't like his brother. I
Yeah.
hate the whole twin brother thing.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Now You See Me Too?
No, I didn't watch it in the end.
Now
Don't
You See
spoil it,
Me.
'cause I do wanna
Now You
watch
See
it
Me,
at
I
some point.
liked.
Great
I
film.
really like Now You See Me. That's why I wanted to watch.
Right,
Now
so
You
the
See Me
second
too.
film, little spoiler.
Shit.
One of the characters in the film,
Spoiler.
Woody Harrelson, has a twin brother, and that
Oh
is-
God! Don't even.
Is it also
that
played
is
by
a
Woody
plot.
Harrelson?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god!
And they
I've
have
gotta
like
watch that.
They
two
gave him a wig.
scenes. Yeah, it's
What
just
film's
even
this?
one wig. Now You See Me Too.
Right, well, that's what's happened here. They must have just given Gru a
Yes,
wig.
but this is
This is
animated.
anime, but you can draw the wig and that's fine.
It's a lot easier
Right.
to do this, and it
This
just looks
isn't
a lot
right.
less shit.
Right, so get this, listeners. The
Listener.
twins, identical twins, maybe. They've got the same. They must have like the mum's nose, right?
Different colour hair.
Yeah. So what? The identical twins with different colour hair.
It's like yin and yang.
What's Michael got to do with it? Anyway,
Award-winning.
award-winning
racism
show.
right here.
Award-winning. But yeah, so Despicable Me through June. Plugged.
Another
Get
big
plugged.
animated film that I'm kind of excited for this year. Cars 3.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm very excited for
Rip
that.
Lightning
but-
McQueen. He's dead. He's dead.
I hope they go back to like the original film, like the style of the original one, and just
Yeah, the
ignore what
second-
happened in the
Just
second.
the second one, what were they thinking?
And the spy plane and shit. I
Yeah.
logged out of that one.
Oh, you
Oh,
mean
I didn't watch it. Just logged out. Nope. I didn't
Oh,
watch
what's
it.
that planes?
Planes.
Yeah.
That-
Just yeah.
It's just awful.
Oh yeah, but Planes was Disney, not Pixar. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know.
they took the same universe, but they different company that did it.
Hello again.
And we're back.
Hello.
We are back. So.
Hit
what
that cancel.
Do you know what I wanted to watch? It's out. It's just come out of the cinema now.
Playback. Jack.
Boss Baby. It's turned off anyway.
You want to watch Boss
Boss
Baby?
Baby. Alex Baldwin plays a.
It
baby.
looks quite good.
It looks
Who's it
quite
by?
good. It's DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
Yeah, I like DreamWorks.
I feel like it's Jack the film.
Yes, it looks like a cross between that and Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge was a banger film.
Over the Hedge is a great film, right? That
is a great film.
Rabbit, is it Rabbit?
No, he's a squirrel.
That
He's a
squirrel
red squirrel.
in Over the Hedge is the greatest character.
Yeah,
He is a
When-
good
once
player.
he drinks and just like everything's
Yeah.
slow mo.
Energy
He
drink,
says really-
caffeine.
I love that whole
He
scene.
just
No, I
wants
think that's
cookies,
brilliant.
That's all he wants.
That's a
just give him
Quicksilver
cookie.
scene before Quicksilver scenes were
Oh,
made.
it is.
Like,
It's
all
the
the-
it's
Over
the
the
bit where
Hedge.
he's like he's running with claws and he's like less claws, more pad. He's like hits straight into the wall.
Over the Hedge was a great film.
Yeah, I mean, very underrated. Like, it is a very good film.
There is no was in this matter.
Just so for some strange reason, it always reminds me of the Walking Dead Telltale games. I don't know why.
How?
I don't.
Yeah,
know.
you're gonna have to elaborate on this one, Paul.
Over the Hedge came out years before.
I know, but like I think it's because they start on the other side of a fence of this housing allotment, and the Telltale games open up where you crash in this ditch. And you get out the cop car.
Spoilers.
You go over a fence into a house.
That is actually pretty true. Like this,
and then also
that's 10 minutes for the first like Telltale game. Episode,
and then there's the cave with the bear for some strange reason, like adds to it, and then like,
the bear is the reason.
The bear is the plot device.
Yep.
Yes.
He ruined. You don't right. If you're a raccoon, you don't steal a bear's food.
Aye.
Where's that going to get you in life?
No.
Well,
you idiot.
There's monsters.
I kind of want to know.
Lives. You're going to ruin lives by doing that.
I know this is an animated film that animals talking.
Aye.
Who is getting garden defense like that bitch? Like, she's getting lasers as soon as you step foot on that grass.
Right, imagine if just a child stepped to that. He'd get obliterated. There'd be nothing left of that
Imagine
child.
if a robin was like, oh, a worm.
what was it called again?
Gone.
Wasn't it the T3 5000 or something like that?
I can't remember.
It's mad.
Genius.
But this is some intricate bank.
Space or something just to
Like,
blow them up.
Banks don't have this level of security that she has got on like blades of grass in the back garden.
They must really hate animals in that universe.
This
parallel
But
universe.
the whole thing is, there's a fence around the back.
Do you know
Just
what?
walk along the fence to the patio.
Do you know the best?
Avoid the grass.
Do you know what the best thing in that film is? When they're all stood in the house and they turn the TV on and the
it's
THX
thing fly
and
away.
it blows them out of the room. Like proper in your face. Because remember that when you went watching a film when you were younger and it'd have the THX?
Yeah.
They'd walk up to the logo, pull out the mooey thing and then go and then shake it and then go moo and then like blow you out of your seat. You'd be like, Christ.
That's
death
not even
by
a
the end
thing
of it.
that you can get anymore. That's not a reference you can make.
Yeah, THX is gone.
That
Why is
film
THX
was
gone? I'm Googling this.
Because it got really annoying watching their logos.
No, I imagine they went out of business because Dolby took over. Like, Dolby is everything now.
I feel like this is an essay. And I feel
You
like
did
I've
just write an
guessed the
essay
title.
into.
Well, it's a BuzzFeed article, so
I've
you know it's good.
I've googled the downfall of the great company THX. Or is it THX? No, it's THQ.
No,
It's a game company.
Yeah,
THX.
I think the THX came before. I think it was Dolby and THX.
There it is. Look at this.
I'm pretty sure it's still going because the Minions do it now. Well, like,
Is it?
instead of, they first did this.
Oh,
and
they
then
are still
I think,
going?
They did.
Did I just say Star Wars in there?
I think they did Lord of the
I
Rings.
think they
didn't
did. Did it
George
Lord of the
Lucas'
Rings?
filmography.
Did it?
Do you know what I saw the other day? Do you know,
The
you know
current-
Kong?
Yeah.
The special effects for Kong were done by the Lucas Arts company.
Were they?
Yeah, they do Star Wars special effects.
From what it says on there, this was created by George Lucas for
Founded in
Star
1983
Wars.
by George Lucas. Well, look at this. We've found something that nobody else has ever
You
found.
learn something new every day on this award-winning radio show,
Award
ladies and gentlemen.
winning.
Raise their own THX.
Educational. That's what we are.
We provide
But
education,
what
joy.
No, we should
and
be getting
casual
9 grand.
racism.
9 grand a year, you know. That's
What I imagine happened with THX was the same with Blu-ray and HD DVDs, Betamax and VHS.
You wouldn't
was-
steal a car.
No.
Sorry,
Porn chose Dolby, everyone else chose THX, and Dolby took off. People wanted 5.1 surround sound porn, and Dolby could supply that. THX could not. That is exactly what happened. That is the fall of THX.
That is definitely
so
it. without a
THX
doubt.
is essentially Blockbuster.
Well, no. Think about all the greatest technology over the past couple of years: Betamax and VHS. Porn went for VHS. VHS is the thing. Blu-ray, HD, DVD. Porn went for Blu-ray.
Did it?
Yes. Porn.
Have you got that written fact?
Google it. Porn is the
I
leading.
don't think I would, but I believe.
If there's tech in there, porn is a leading thing. Whichever VR porn chooses to go for, that's the one that'll take off.
Right, but get this: what if the Minions, but it was an 18 and it was porn?
100%. I guarantee there is Minions porn all over the internet.
I'll not Google
You will not be able to get it on UCLan.
I'll just believe you.
I've seen it.
You've seen it.
I've
Sean?
seen it.
That is time for.
From all the people, I don't doubt you.
Should
we
we
have some time left.
should we move on from Minions porn A quick song, okay?
Okay, send it, lads.
Get
your
it's like
red
a
one.
whole handful of us going, I said this earlier.
So they're still talking about the future, but I'm talking about.
No, we're
Minions.
not.
In my own head, I'm talking about Minions still.
No, we're moving on from Minions.
I've just been thrown at.
So the Minions franchise.
Wait, let me get some plastic forks.
How far do you think they could take the Minions franchise?
I think it could take it to the end of the universe. Right?
Could they take Minions to space?
The idea of Minions
I
is
think they
Minions
will.
have been to space. Do you not remember? He tied a balloon to one. He just floated off.
Oh, I want to
Didn't
see.
they also steal the moon?
I
He
want
did
to
steal
see
the moon,
Minions.
but then he gave it back.
I want to see Minions on SpaceX.
Space what?
SpaceX. You know the Elon Musk.
Right.
Thing? How good of a promotion would that be? Kids don't know about
They
space
need to
travel.
learn about SpaceX.
Have you seen Despicable? Oh, is it Despicable Me 1 or Despicable Me 2? Where there's that other guy, but he's a bit of like a little jerk, little
Number one.
guy. Number
That's
one, right?
one.
If the
Victor.
Minions' sole purpose is to go to the most evil person,
Yeah, he was more
if
evil than
someone
Gru.
more evil comes along than Gru, would they not just go, actually?
No,
Screw
I
you,
think
Gru,
they
and
fall
go
in
to
love
the-
with Gru.
Yeah,
I think Gru's
is there-
now their like peak villain. So
Is
they
there a
can't be.
whole thing to go to someone who's
Because
more evil, or
yeah.
just someone that they like? Because they
It's
went
evil.
to that,
It's evil.
but they went to that more evil girl in the Minions movie.
Mm.
But she wasn't necessarily the most evil person.
She wasn't
they
nice
met.
to them. I don't think.
Was it? Like Gru is kind of nice to them.
Gru
I
loves
don't
them.
know. He
in
does
his
kill
own
quite
way.
a few of them. He experiments on
not
He
really.
them.
experiments on some of them.
You
got
Let's be honest.
Yeah, but they enjoy
it
it.
has to
Do you want to
happen.
hear?
They
a
enjoy
fact?
it. So did the Jews.
Award
winning. Do you want to hear a fact? I've been a minion. I was turned into a minion.
I've been a
Right. I was on.
You've heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Jack Savage
There's a
has
ride
been a minion.
in the LA Universal, and you get turned into a minion. It's mental.
Is it like a
Going
Snapchat
Fox
filter?
and- No, right? You sit in a thing, and then Gru comes on the screen. He's like, "Hello, everybody! I'm going to turn you into a minion today." And then he turns you into a minion, and you go right. All the seats move and that, and you're going through. Ow, I'm being thrown out. And you're going through it. It's pretty cool. And then you get turned into a minion, and then you're chasing that little girl. How do you
That's
keep
a
it
sentence.
Gregor's ears have just poked on.
And you just then you
I'm
get
banging my
unturned
chest
into a
because I
minion
can't
at
be
the end.
arsed
He turns you
laughing
back.
at a
That's
joke
why
that's
I'm
not
here
funny
today.
anymore.
But there you
So-
go. Interesting fact for you.
To piggyback off that story, did you know I was once a pint of Heineken?
Wow.
Well, what?
When we went
Same
to the
concept.
I'm expecting the effing Oompa Loompas to come out and start making a song about all these stories.
no, so when we were in Amsterdam, went to the Heineken Museum.
Stop it, man.
What you do? There was this
What else would you do in Amsterdam?
big queue, like huge queue, and we didn't know what it was for. We were like, "You're in a museum. It must be for something good if it's this
Yeah.
big." So we queued for
Was
like
it the Anne
45
Frank?
minutes.
Oh no, that's
No, there's no cues in that one.
carry on.
Anyway,
Award winning.
we were stood in the queue, stood there for it, ages, waiting for it. Got in there, and it's just this sort of, it's like a 12-person theatre, big projector screen. And you stand on these plates. I didn't know
What kind of plates? Like nice? Would it?
No,
like,
just
food
sort of
plates?
like big
Like a dinner plate.
things
a
that
tea
you
plate
stand
or
on.
something?
Yeah, dinner plate. Yeah, just so you can put like both chicken breasts and some chips on.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
so-
But it's like just these big things that vibrate at the back. I didn't know what I was going in for. Turns out, you go through the process of making Heineken. You become
Yeah.
barley.
Oh.
You make the hops.
So you
Oh.
grew.
Essentially,
You live the life of a pint.
You get covered in water. You get shaken about. You have to hold onto a bar because it's shaken that much. A woman in front of me fell. Pretty funny. She could not handle her Heineken.
So does that mean she does? Like, was that like a bad batch?
Yeah, that was a bad
Did she
hop.
get
Yeah.
thrown away?
So she didn't.
Afterwards.
She
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
get drank by the.
But I waited
The
by the youths.
45 minutes to be turned into a pint of Heineken.
Was it worth it though?
45
No, it
minutes.
lasted 1 minute and 20 seconds. I know this because I filmed it on my camera, thinking
This might
You know.
be cool.
could be interesting. Filmed it. We walked out like before then. It wasn't very entertaining for a museum. The idea was good, but who cares?
Like, I've never in my life gone, I want to be processed like beer.
Who cares
No,
how
neither
beer
I.
is made?
Well,
Like-
to be honest, I never said I want to be a minion, but I took the challenge on.
Oh,
I
yeah, that's
took
a
the
good point.
I
challenge
think it
on.
was worth it. It was a good. 5 minutes.
Whoever
I've
says I
never really
wonder
had
what
an
it's like.
experience like that. Like, I once went to the Camp Nou and then got green screened like next to one of the famous players.
Yeah, we went to Barcelona the other year, and to get my friends just wanted a picture with the trophy, but to get that they had to pay, I think it was like €30 for a picture of all of them, and they weren't fun about it. Like, if you have to get a picture in different things, you have fun with it.
Yeah.
They were the most boring people. They went back to back like Backstreet Boys. Like,
why?
I don't know, but it's my favourite picture I've ever taken on my phone. It's them in the Camp Nou, just back to back, like the Bad Boys or something. Both of them with Barcelona shirts on.
Should have done the minion poses.
What's the
I don't
minion?
think.
Do they have poses?
I don't think they are. I think they're natural. Don't think they have any like cliques. There's only bananas that they really always refer to.
Go on, everyone knows what it is anyways. Go on.
It's
This one?
Yeah.
Right, carry on talking. I'll get it up.
Yeah, I mean, great. Have you ever seen?
Yes.
Ruth Negga.
Whoa!
Wow!
What-
In that great
what-
role that she plays.
What have you brought her up for?
Why are you bringing up my babe?
I think it's DreamWorks again. Megamind.
I love
I
Megamind.
love
Megamind.
Megamind is a great film.
Megamind is an underrated film.
Megamind
It's
is
so
such
underrated.
a good film.
What was the other DreamWorks film?
There's a lot of
There's-
Shrek.
Hey, well,
Where there was
get up.
aliens, there was that like
Monster-
white-haired woman.
Monsters vs Aliens.
Oh,
Oh,
brilliant,
I love
brilliant.
that film.
Is that what it was called?
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Yeah, Monster
giant
vs. Aliens.
retarded thing.
Exactly.
That's
What, you
my-
mean Insectosaurus?
Did she have white hair and could grow?
Yeah.
Like, really
No,
Yeah.
she had brown hair. She got hit with a meteorite, and then she got so much energy that she grew to like 30 feet.
No, I'm sure hair
and then
turned
she
white
got
as
white.
well.
Yeah. Then she
So
got
she
white
did
hair.
have white hair. Thanks, Tom.
No, you said. I thought you meant before she got powers.
Anyway, here's hooked on a
She wasn't special.
You could just
How
send
about-
it. You could just upload it to Dropbox or something if you're that bothered.
Well, in the 7 minutes left of our show,
7.
let's talk about Minions.
I mean, technically we have like another 10 because
Well, we actually
Yeah,
got
we did
it.
start late. So.
we did start late because every other show has started late today.
But then I don't want to upset
Then again.
some spaghetti.
What?
Who's on
Sets
after
of
us?
Spaghetti.
Is there anyone on after us?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
but
show
it's,
about.
But they've not showed up yet, so.
Don't they do like rugby or something like
Ah, they just sounds.
Bugby.
that? Or rugby.
I think so. Bugby.
Rugby.
Bugby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poor show.
Can we talk about so
You can talk about anything you want, Sean, as long as it's
UCLan-
Minion related.
UCLan done the varsity
It's not Minion
yesterday,
related.
and there was a Minions team.
This fucked me off. That's just audibly shit. But it's not about me, so carry on.
So
Sorry for the language, award-winning show.
each sport had a team from Edge Hill and here. Quidditch is a
What?
national sport.
You didn't
Yes.
know?
Does every uni do Quidditch?
I think so.
I believe so.
By the sounds of it,
Good lord.
Quidditch is a national
A load of
Right.
student, unis do Quidditch now.
The sport of Quidditch involves flying. We
They have
can't
to
fly.
run around with things
You
in
run
between
around
the
with a
legs,
stick
don't they?
between your legs.
Literally.
But
I was
It's
at
not
a
a sport.
No.
best thing I've ever heard. I was
If-
at a interview.
best
and
thing
there
you've
was-
ever heard.
ever heard.
Oh
in
my
life.
god, I'm muting
Yeah.
everyone else's
Everyone,
mic. Turn
how old
Gregor
are
up
you?
full.
Listen in.
This is the best
So
thing
it was
Greg
this
has ever
boy.
heard.
He was just sitting, like we're all in this big group waiting to get interviewed for this job, and he just turned around to me and went, "Oh, do you play any sports?" And I went, "I play keeper for a bit if I'm playing footy." And then I was like, "What about you?" I'm fuck you, sure. And then he just turned around and went, "Oh, I just play a bit of Quidditch." And I went, "Is that like is it like do you play professionally?" Trying to basically ask, is it actually a sport?
I mean, Quidditch and ultimate frisbee, not sports. Like, grow up.
Only here will you receive such
On this
award-winning
award-winning
content.
critique.
They're playing in the park with your friends when you're 8.
Exactly.
But
I
have
think
you seen
I
the
skipped the
larpers
whole
though
frisbee
in the park?
I think that's more impressive than
No,
what they're doing.
that is not a sport, but they admit that that is not a sport.
They know
are,
what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know that they've got massive.
They
swords
know
and
that
they're
they
trying
are-
to fight each other with them.
They are live action role playing. They are not pretending that they are playing a real sport.
No.
Quidditch is LARPing.
It's
It
not.
is, isn't
It's
it?
not
It's not.
LARPing. It's not. We got told by a LARPer. it's
Right,
not
not gonna lie, I quite like LARPing probably because I could just attack people with swords.
Yeah,
I think it looks entertaining. I'd much rather be seen doing that.
I'd have a
than
bash
running
of
with
it.
bloody
LARPing
stick,
is
do you know, like-
acting. LARPing is acting.
Yeah.
All you are doing.
It's called
Quidditch. You are straight up thinking you could win a game of Quidditch by running. You are living in a dreamland. You think you're at Hogwarts. You're in Preston.
To be fair, if this happens, say, like 40 years ago, you'd be straight up put in a mental home.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be like, this kid's not right. He's running around with a stick between his legs going, belly armor.
See the snitch? They've got a boy with a fucking fishing rod running around, and there's a guy trying to catch it. It's a
Right.
ball on a string.
Wait,
There's cats.
Right.
They're actually cats.
No. So they're donkeys with a carrot in front of their face that they're just following it.
You know what I
the
like
snitch
to
is
see?
not. No, the snitch is not a ball on a string.
Is it? No, that's what I've seen.
It can't be.
It has to be.
Please,
It has to be.
Right, do you know what I'd like to see? You know in Azkaban, the prison? Because they're just trapped in there for all their life.
Can we just put all the UCLan Quidditch team in there?
Why do
Why
do
just
it?
tell them they're there? I feel like they believe it.
Right, why don't the
Put
Dementors?
some cloaks on drones just in the Dementors.
Yeah, this is what they should do. All the Dementors should get all the prisoners, get like a Quidditch pitch, put them on it, and go right Quidditch. But you can use the curse spells whilst you're playing Quidditch. So yeah, because you don't care about them because they're the baddies anyway, aren't they? So
it's like
what about the poor
Quidditch.
guy?
yeah,
who's
so you could
just
just run around and
tax evasion?
Vadicadaver in everyone, but you're also scoring
So it's
goals.
like no rules Quidditch. I'd watch that.
I'd watch that. You
In
could-
a movie,
Right.
not in real life.
Right, because the snitch is a real thing. Does that mean you could Vadicadaver the snitch and then pick it up and win?
I guess.
If you got good aim.
Yeah, but
Or
lock on.
It's a spell that makes it
Just
fly.
your homing missile.
Right.
Right, there's got to be a spell that's like homing missile of Avada that you can just like shoot up and it just flies around and tracks people.
Or you play a real sport like chess.
Yeah, or LARPing.
Okay, guys, it is our time to finish.
It's not that well.
No, we've got 2
okay.
minutes and we've got
But-
one more song.
Anyway,
Alright,
so
ladies and gentlemen, this is our last show of the year. Sadly.
Well, it might not be. I might just come on my own whilst
Shut
everyone
up,
else
Jack.
is doing things, but it might be.
well, no, because you can't because there's actual things going on. Like we got given dates of when to end.
Jack,
Oh.
I'm probably free on Thursday.
Yes, this is the
If
me
this
and
is the
Sean
case-
show.
If this is the case, me and Josh both live in Preston, so we will literally be coming back.
You live in a dream world.
You can. I don't see why you couldn't do it if you're off from Seth. Just
Well, no, because like that's not the reason why we're not doing it anymore. We literally got given dates, like of things happening that radio will not be. The radio will not be happening.
Oh. So it's not just you guys not doing it. You can't
No,
actually
no,
do
it's what we can actually do. But I think we should end on a song.
And the other song, alright, got it.
No, I think we should at least say goodbye, you bastard.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna continue, but Jack interrupted me.
I didn't do anything.
Yes,
What did Jack say?
he said words,
Jack never said
English.
anything.
Well,
Jack never said anything.
I didn't say a
I
word.
didn't hear
He's
it.
been silent all show.
I'm not even here.
Anyway,
No.
so for our last special but not so special, as
I don't know, it was pretty special.
Was playing caretaker, Rip
Rip.
Josh, with all that responsibility you now have.
Josh.
Yeah, we had that first segment of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
Which
give up with that.
after hearing some good pointers, I think it would only be good as a video.
Trial and error,
you guys
you know.
were right in the end.
Yeah.
It is an award.
As much it was funny for us when Jack said that it wasn't funny for people listening in.
I didn't think it was that funny.
And everybody knows we only care about the listeners.
Exactly.
Thank you guys. At
Thank
the end
you
of the day, it
so
was you
much.
guys that made us win the award.
And
It isn't, it's a
we
panel
will
of
promise-
votes.
Screw you all! We won!
We promise
Thank
we
you,
will eventually
women's
get
mom.
those prizes.
The women
out
that
to
listen
you.
to us, the women of the other halves that listen to us,
that
essentially.
that woman's mum.
That-
Oh, woman's mum,
that
you're a
lady's mum.
legend.
Yeah.
Thanks for her. Bet it was her.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
Yeah, good as I said before, us, her mum sometimes listens to us, so go you.
Jesus.
No, she's
No,
not
that's
Jesus.
not a name,
Thanks,
it's
Jenny.
like Margaret.
How on earth do we have more than like
Shout
5
out.
listeners? Yeah, shout out to everyone who listens
Shout
to us.
out to
You are
everyone who
amazing.
listens to us.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
This
Thank
is
you for
an
supporting us through
award-winning
this
show.
hard
We have won an award once.
The Room radio station show on Pulse Media radio station. We never plug it.
Tell Brooke.
0161 Fanny on top.
Oh, don't forget the Atlas.
No, Atlas in North Yorkshire! Woo!
Also, don't forget Follow Transient 2017 on Instagram and
No,
Twitter
don't
and
do it.
Facebook.
Or don't. Nothing
Social
ever happens
media.
on
Get
it.
me a first. Come on.
Hashtag get Shauna first. Tweet it now.
Big on the tagline of the film now.
Get me a first. I want a first.
Tweet it now.
This is Tom, Jack,
If
Gregor,
you've been
and
listening,
Sean.
tweet
Say my own
hashtag
name.
get
Oh,
Shauna
also,
first.
okay,
Tweet that.
this is Tom.
You're the best.
I like
Oh, I'm Jack. Hello.
Gregor.
I'm Sean. And
No
I'd
one
like to say
gives a
thank
fuck.
you.
And
thank you for
Goodbye
we are
from
now
Josh
signing off,
Regan Stansfield.
and we are leaving you with this song, which means a lot.
See you guys there.
Means nothing to me. Award winning.